In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on April 26, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Atlanta Hawks versus Miami Heat. The Miami Heat will host the Atlanta Hawks in Game 5 of the first round in the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Heat lead 3-1 after beating the Hawks 110-86 Sunday in Atlanta. In the 3 games Miami won, they won by more than 7 points in all of them, while in the regular season 2 of the 3 wins were by more than 7 points. So far, the Heat have found a way to guard Young and limit his offense, while Miami's offense has started to find its groove as Butler has taken over this series. Meanwhile, this season, the Heat are 49-36 against the spread, while Atlanta is 40-48. And on the road, they are 15-29 against the spread. The Hawks really needed to square up the series on Sunday to have any realistic chance. But the Heat now hold all the momentum after dominating Game 4. The Hawks are still without Lou Williams, and Clint Capela and Bogdan Bogdanovic are both questionable, while the Heat are still without Kyle Lowry, while Caleb Martin and PJ Tucker are both questionable. The Atlanta Hawks feel like a team that's completely given up as they can't get free offensively, and Young is in jail this series, with constant top defenders being thrown his way everywhere he looks. The Hawks are losing their last 5 games by an average of 10 points, and Young has been held to single-digit points twice this series. The Heat just smoked the Hawks at home without Lowry, and the same game Atlanta got Clint Capela back. I expect the Hawks to put up a good fight and hang around for most of the game, but in the end I have the Heat pulling away and finishing the job on a high note. Miami has proven they are the better team, and now that they are home, the Heat will cover the spread and close out the series. So the Miami Heat to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Along with the Heat, the under-presence value here is in the 4 games so far in the series. 2 games has gone over that number, but they are averaging just 213.2 ppg this series. Meanwhile, Miami plays at a pace of 98.2, which ranks 29th in the NBA, while Atlanta plays at a pace of 100, which ranks 19. Expect Miami to get out to an early lead and then slow the pace right down, which will force Atlanta to take bad shots, and already they aren't shooting well this series. The Heat have figured out a way to defend Young. After being one of the best defensive teams in the NBA regular season, playoff basketball has not been kind to the Atlanta Hawks, and with the way the Heat have been defending Trae Young and Bogdanovic banged up, things won't get easier for Atlanta either. The Heat have scored at least 110 points in each game this series, but the Hawks have been held below 92 points twice. The under is 14-3 in Atlanta's last 17 games as an underdog, and the under is 33-12 in Miami's last 45 games against a team with a winning record. The under has also cashed in the 5-4 head-to-head meetings. After seeing only 196 combined points scored in Game 4, I expect to see another low-scoring game Tuesday. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Timberwolves versus Memphis Grizzlies. It's the continuation of the NBA playoffs, with a first-round matchup coming to you from Bluff City on the hardwood. The 7th-seeded Minnesota Timberwolves are on the road as they travel to face the 2nd-seeded Memphis Grizzlies in a pivotal Game 5 of their best-of-7 first-round series Tuesday night. Minnesota took Game 1 here 130-117 on April 16th, before Memphis answered with a 124-96 romp in Game 2 last Tuesday. The Grizzlies took a 2-1 lead by rallying from 26 points down to win Game 3 on the road 104-95 Thursday, only to see Minnesota rally to knot the series up with a 119-118 win in Game 4 Saturday night. In the all-time regular season series between the teams, the Timberwolves own a 51-50 advantage, including a 119-114 home win in the most recent meeting on February 24th. This marks the first postseason meeting between the franchises, so they are even in head-to-head wins with 2 apiece. The Timberwolves were the beneficiary of a very favorable whistle in their 119-118 win on Saturday. They attempted 40 free throws, and the Grizzlies' starting 5 was called for 25 fouls. Coach Taylor Jenkins let the officials know about it after the game. The NBA is classic for these types of situations. You see a team get every single call in one game, and then like a pendulum it switches when that team comes home. They have won 11 of their last 13 home games and lost by a single point 2 days ago, giving up 40 freebies. Further, they have covered the spread in 6 of their last 7 games against the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves will take plenty of confidence from their gritty win over the Grizzlies in Game 4, especially Towns, who had been struggling to find his offense all series. However, the Grizzlies are still the better team and still almost won despite all the foul trouble they had to deal with the entire game. The Timberwolves showed us that they grind out a narrow win at home, but they are only 9-25 against the spread in the last 34 meetings in Memphis. And I believe that trend continues here. If the officials call this game evenly, Memphis take care of business here today easily. So the Memphis Grizzlies to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. These two teams finished the regular season 1-2 in points per game, and that has continued into the postseason. The total was set at 232 last game, and it went over quite easily considering how many free throws were shot. The Timberwolves are allowing 113 points per game so far this postseason, right along where they were during the season. In a pivotal Game 5, both teams will come out fiery. The total number has gone over in 7 of Minnesota's last 10 games and in 14 of their last 19 road games. Through the first 4 games of the series, we have seen 2 unders and 2 overs. We got 1 of each in Memphis and 1 of each in Minnesota too, so there is not much to go on there. This game total matches what we saw for Game 4, which was also the lowest total we have seen in the series. I am surprised that is the case coming off the most recent over, and I think Minnesota's comfort in the series is most likely reflected at the offensive end. This game has all the makings of a classic shootout between 2 of the best shooting teams in the league. Although we are in the playoffs and it presents as a different type of animal, both these teams can shoot the lights out. Look for something like a 125-115 final score. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. New Orleans Pelicans versus Phoenix Suns. In one of the more surprising first-round series so far in the NBA playoffs, the number 1 overall seed Phoenix Suns and the play-in number 9 seed New Orleans Pelicans are knotted at 2 games apiece as the series shifts back to Phoenix. Unquestionably, the series turned when Phoenix All-Star guard Devin Booker was lost for the series with a hamstring injury suffered in Game 2. The Suns must hold serve at home on Tuesday night or risk going back to New Orleans in a do-or-die game. It was a dream scenario for the Pelicans in Game 4 as they leveled the series against the Suns with a 118-103 home win. Dare I say Chris Paul is finally showing his age. He had just 4 points in the loss on Sunday, unable to get going from the field, finishing the game just 2 for 8. He did have 11 dimes, but at this stage of the season the Suns are expecting a lot more from their leader, especially with Devin Booker being out. DeAndre Ayton did his part with 24 points, but the Suns put their opponent 42 times on the line in that game, and there was no recovering from that. The Pelicans were able to make this series very interesting with an upset win in Game 4 thanks to big games from their 2 best players and nice cameos from their role players, so the pressure is now on the Suns to hold strong at home to reclaim the lead. I wouldn't be shocked if the Pelicans pulled off another upset in this one, but I just don't see Chris Paul having another quiet game after struggling on Sunday. I just can't see him having 2 bad games in a row, not at this juncture of the season or his career. Paul knows this may very well be his last shot at winning a title at his advanced age. Stakes are high in Game 5 as the loser will be on the brink of elimination the next game. Phoenix needs to wake up quickly here, otherwise they could be in deep trouble. I think playing at home should do them well. After all, they are 15-5 straight up in their last 20 games versus Southwest Division opponents. I don't think the Pelicans' role players perform as well in this one as they did at home, so I'm sticking with the Suns to reclaim control. Look for a controlled game from Paul, with the Suns getting back this game to their pace of play and not letting New Orleans dictate play. So the Phoenix Suns to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Playing good defense will be crucial for the Suns here. They'll need to pull off another performance similar to the one they had in the series opener when they held the Pelicans to just 99 points. Their home games have been productive on the under lately, with the last 5 of 6 cashing on that bet. New Orleans likes going under on the road as well. Their last 8 of 11 games have all finished under. I think Chris Paul knows the severity of the situation here. Controlling the tempo is something he can still do even at this stage of his career. I think pace of play is critical in this game, and the savvy Paul will ensure that the Suns control it. They have no urgency to run with the Pelicans and will force New Orleans to beat them with their half-court offense. Paul will keep this game in the low 100s where he can control it possession by possession. Look for a 15-plus assist game for Paul and a return to effectiveness of Bridges from the wing. Phoenix will look to slow things down here as they simply cannot afford to run with the young Pelicans. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.